Hey guys, this is Chetan for Gizmo Times and you're watching a quick unboxing and hands-on with the OPPO A12, the newly launched mid-range or a budget smartphone because it comes in both the categories under 10,000, over 10,000. So the OPPO A12 3 plus 32 option that we got is priced at 10,000 rupees, while the 4 plus 64 GB option comes at 11,490 rupees. So it's a 1500 rupee difference for the larger variant, and still, what are the major specs? That's what we are going to first talk about. It's a 6.22-inch HD plus water drop screen with the resolution of 720 into 1520 pixels. AI dual rear camera is given. 4230 mAh battery. This takes you back to some of the previous OPPO phones that had a similar battery, and there's the fingerprint sensor and AI facial unlocks. The things that are not mentioned here are the processor. It's Helio P35 processor that clocks at 2.3 GHz with the IMG GE8320 GPU, and as I said, there are two variants, and this has the 13 plus 2 megapixel combination for the rear camera, and it has a 3D diamond blaze design. Again, this also takes you to some of the previous OPPO and also the Realme phones which had a similar design, that is the diamond cut finish on the back, which was a trend at one time. And this has two options, blue and black, but the only one that was available was black at the time of purchase, and that's what we got. So the retail price given is 10,990, but the actual price that we got it for is 9,990. And the dimensions are given here. 8.3 mm is the thickness of this smartphone, and the front camera is a 5 megapixel one. So let's open the box package and show you what all comes in the box package. And disappointing thing here is that it comes with the Android 9 based ColorOS, and it's not based on Android 10. So you don't see Android 10 based ColorOS 7 here. It's ColorOS 6.1 that you're getting, and using a home knife here. And now if you see on the side, it obviously shows the OPPO plus ICC partnership, which has been there since quite some time. It was an official partnership for OPPO with the ICC for its major tournaments, and that was including the World Cup as well, I guess. So the color here is black. As I said, that was the only one available, though there's a blue option as well, which should be available if you consider this smartphone for your usage. So once you open the box package, the first thing that you see here is the case. That's the transparent rubber cover, which I mean is a good thing that you get it inside the box. You don't have to buy it separately, and it's a flexible cover. You have a safety guide, and then you have the booklet for the instructions. Again, what does the phone come with, and the SAR values that are mentioned here: 1.160 for the head, 0.586 for body, and you have a SIM ejector tool as well here. Now keeping this aside, now this is the smartphone. So this is the OPPO A12. Doesn't seem that heavy because it comes with a weight of 165 grams, which is not heavy because first thing, it comes with a plastic back. So plastic back would obviously not have as much weight as a glass back. So this is a proper plastic back, and you can see this is the black variant. Proper diamond cut finish. I won't mind this design at all. Always I've been saying that these finishes are rather better than the plastic plain plastic one or even the glass ones, because they do come up with some style and they are far from fingerprints. They don't attract fingerprint smudges or anything, and they don't break easily. So you have a fingerprint sensor on the back, and there's a 13 plus 2 megapixel camera combination on the back with the LED flashlight. Now keeping this aside, while we also do that, let's start the device, and while that happens, let me show you the other box contents. So firstly, you have the travel adapter, and if we see the fast charging here, the charging support is 5V2A. That's 10 watt travel adapter that is given inside the box, which is okay. That's what you would expect anyway. And there's a micro USB cable. So the phone supports micro USB connectivity, and there's no USB type C. So these are the things in the box package. You don't find headphones, which is something you don't see as a surprise. That was anyway expected here. So this is the ColorOS 6.1 based on Android 9 Pie, and we hope there's an update to ColorOS 7, though we don't really expect that because with even the mid-range phones, we right now are only waiting for that update to arrive. But right now it's on ColorOS 6.1, that is 6.1.2 based on Android 9 Pie. So will the Android 10 update come? We are not really sure, but we don't even expect that here. Device storage is 18.1 GB available to the user out of 32 GB, that's the default one. and RAM here is a 3 GB one. So these are the internal specs. Now, if you talk about the color OS, obviously there are quite a lot of options. You can see notification and bar, status bar, things can be changed. Display and brightness, do we have the auto brightness? Yes, there is an auto brightness setting here. And then you have the home screen and lock screen magazine. Fingerprint, face and password. So there's a fingerprint sensor as said earlier. Smart services, there are some of them. Smart driving and smart assistant. Convenience tool will have a few things such as navigation buttons. Also the assistive wall which comes up on the side with all the shortcuts and features. Let me turn that off. Yeah, and there are gesture and motion features as well. So there are quite a few features that are always there on the ColorOS, so that are present here. There's nothing removed or as such. And you have the OPPO Cloud, there's Game Space and App Cloner, split screen. So Game Space is there. We'll try to show that in the gaming review of the smartphone. There's Ghana, there's Game Center, FM radio is pre-installed, Game Space, Hot Apps, Hot Games, something unnecessary there. And you have the Google applications as well. There's Opera pre-installed and YouTube Music, WPS Office. So these are the only applications, and Amazon Shopping is there because this was on sale on Amazon itself. And so these are the applications. There's also a Helio application which if you want you can delete. So that's a possibility. You're not like restricted with them. You can anyway delete them. So this is the camera application now. The camera app has photo, video. Under video, obviously, I guess we won't see more than 1080 30 FPS. So that's what is possible. 1080 at 30 FPS, not more than that. And you have video, photo, and also the portrait, because the portrait here might be taking into consideration the 2 MP camera's depth information for the portrait captures. And now for the selfies, you have a 5 megapixel selfie camera, and as usual this is not going to be a bad one. So let me take a quick selfie here. And this is without any changes or any editing and on the default beautification settings. So not a bad capture, I would say. But then again, you can't call it one of the best captures. It's a 5 MP selfie. That's it. There's no judgment here. And you have the options for panorama, expert mode, time lapse, and the sticker options as well. So these were the options that were present inside the camera application. Now let me take a quick portrait here and let's see how it captures that. So taking the portrait of the microphone here, you can see that the background depth information is taken well. Some good bordering, but again, we'll have to do a full test to see whether it actually does well. So this was it for now. This was the camera application of the OPPO A12 with the dual camera and the front 5 megapixel camera. And the charging support here is of 10 watt and nothing more than that. The only issue here is that we expected this to at least have the ColorOS 7 based on Android 10, because this is a new smartphone. You can't expect it to come with the later previous OS, but still that's what it is. So we hope that it comes with an update later. But that's it for now. This was a quick unboxing and hands-on with the OPPO A12. Stay tuned for the gaming review and the full review of this smartphone that should come in a few days from now. And that's it in this video. I hope you like this video. If you do share and subscribe to Gizmo Times for more. Thanks for watching and see you on our next video.